Hey guys, so I just want to welcome you back to my channel. FYI, I will be wearing the same outfit and the same makeup look for the next few videos because I'm recording all of them today. So just to FYI, I do not wear the same clothes every single day. So this video I wanted to be dedicated to God. So I wanted to do like a devotion type video, and I want to continue to do these frequently because I just feel like God is so amazing. I just feel like God is too amazing to not talk about on my channel, especially if He's such a big part of my life. So I just wanted to talk about what God has done in my life recently. He's always never failed to show me that He's here for me, and He works everything out for the good in the end. So let's get started. So to start off, I just want to say that this is the best place I've ever been in my life emotionally. So I've struggled with depression for a very long time, anxiety and depression for a very long time, and for a period of time, especially in high school, it was so bad to the point where I literally needed help because I couldn't think on my own. Every thought that I had in my head was just negative. It was just a terrible experience, and so God helped me get out of that. And so I just want to say that I've been so happy for a very long time because of God. I prayed to Him, asked Him to remove the depression, remove the anxiety, and although it's not just all on God. I had to do my part to get better. God definitely helped me, and He definitely pushed me in the right direction to get the help that I needed and to become a better person and a happier person. So I definitely wanted to bring that up first before I start giving you guys a short explanation of what I've been going through for the past few months. So when COVID first happened, it was March, basically the week of spring break was when we found out we weren't going back to school. So during that time, I was still in a really good place. I was finally eating healthier. I was working out. I was just getting my mind right, physically, internally, externally. Everything was just great, and I was so happy. I was finally feeling like my life was turning around for the better, and that I felt genuinely happy, which is something that I had not felt in a very long time. So I was so happy. So I was in my house till March, till about May, the end of May, and I finally was allowed to leave my house at the end of May. So I was pretty much in my house for almost 3 months, and during that time I actually grew so much in my relationship with God. I was reading my word every day. I was really focused on Him because I felt like God put us in that position to show us something, to tell us something, and I was just open ears ready to hear what He had to tell me. And so I definitely learned a lot, but I will say as it got to the end of COVID, or the end of the quarantine where we could finally leave again, seems like we're going back into it now, but we were finally leaving out of it again, and I was starting to go out a little bit. I noticed that I was just not feeling the same anymore. I don't know what exactly it was that triggered me to feel so depressed again, but something triggered me. I have a couple of ideas, but I'm not gonna put my information out like that, but a couple of ideas on why I felt the way I felt. I just also want to say that nothing has to trigger you for you to be depressed. You can just feel terrible for no reason, and that's an apparent sign that something's wrong. For me personally, something triggered me and we're not going to talk about that on my channel, maybe another time, but what triggered me is a couple of things. I don't know which one exactly, but I just started to feel terrible again, and I was not praying to God like I should. I wasn't reading my word like I should. I was crying myself to sleep every single night, and it was one thing after the other kept happening. So this one incident happened, and then I just recently, this week was so bad for me. I got really sick, had to go to the ER. No, it was nothing to do with COVID, but it was something that I've been dealing with for a while. So all of the stuff that I finally thought that I had under control started to come back at once and basically ruin my life again, or so I thought. It was trying to ruin my life again, and I felt so defeated because I'm like, dang, I thought I was over this stuff. I thought I was over depression. I thought I was over anxiety. I thought I learned how to control my thoughts and my negative energies the negative thoughts and energies that I felt coming into my head. I thought I had fixed my health. All of this stuff that I thought I was finally getting a hold of crashed at once. First thing I decided to do, because when you're at your lowest point in life and there's nothing else you can do, the only thing you can do is pray and give it to God. And so that's exactly what I did. I had to pray and give all of my worries, all of my issues to God and ask Him to heal me, ask Him to help me, because I, at this point, was like, the scoreboard was 0 to 15. Like, I was literally, I don't even know if I did that point right, sorry, but I was literally like, point is, I felt like I was defeated completely, and I started to pray to God more. I started to read my word more during this difficult time. And I do want to say, even when I was like feeling good, I still stayed up in my word with God. Don't just wait till you're feeling bad to pray to God and to build a relationship with Him. Like, you should have a relationship with Him when you're in your best times and when you're in your worst times. And so I was just slacking a lot, is what I'm trying to say. And so when I started to pray to God, I still was feeling the way I was feeling. Like, I didn't feel any change in me, but I was still consistently giving God my all, basically, because I just know that there's nobody else on this world that can heal me, that can fix me like God can. Even though I still feel the same way, I still feel depressed, I still feel just disgusting about myself, but I had to just continue to pray, because I'm like, God is literally the only person that can help me, the only thing that can help me. And so I do not believe in coincidences. Okay, I do believe in coincidences, but I just don't believe in coincidences back to back to back to back. Eventually, it's not a coincidence anymore. And so I prayed to God, and I've been doing pretty similar prayers this whole like time period. I was praying to God to ask Him to show me what He's trying to show me during this time. Why are you making me feel like this, Lord? Show me your reason. And I do these devotionals on the Bible app because I just feel like it's really, I've already read the entire Bible in high school because I did it for my program that I was in, and it grew me so much. But sometimes I just think it's better to look at devotions that focus on what you're struggling with to like help you. So one thing I felt like I was lacking on during this time was prayer. So I found a devotion called Dangerous Prayer, and I shared it on my Twitter. So if you guys want to like message me, and I can like pin that tweet if you guys want me to, I can go back and find it, or I can just reshare it on Twitter. Just let me know in the comments if you guys want to read the plan as well, because it's open to the public. But it's called Dangerous Prayer, and basically this plan said that it would change your prayer life completely. And my prayers have always been pretty good, because I feel like I've always gotten the message that prayers are not supposed to be super like strategic, super, I guess, thought out. They're supposed to be like you're having a conversation with God, like He's your friend. You have a relationship with Him. He's not some statue that you're talking to. You know, He's God and He understands you. So you pray to Him like He understands you. So I have always understood that. But I just felt like lately my prayers have been lacking. So I did the plan I did day 1. And literally, guys, I'm not playing when I tell you, before I did the devotion, I prayed and asked God, allow me to see what you want me to see, hear what you want me to hear, understand what you want me to understand when I read this devotion. I prayed that prayer before I did the devotion. I read the devotion, and when I tell you guys, every single message that they gave in that devotion for day 1, just day 1, every single line, sentence, quote related to me. And it related to me so vividly and so clear. And I just started crying, like bawling my eyes out, because I felt like God showed me what He was trying to show me the whole time. And I finally understood it. And I finally it all made sense. And just the feeling of relief that I felt after doing that devotion, the feeling of finally feeling like I had peace, because I hadn't had peace in weeks. The feeling of finally just getting the answer that I had been asking for, but I didn't know that's what I was asking for. It was just greatness. It was just happy. Like, I just felt so good. And when I tell you, that was just day one. By the end of that devotion, I did day one, day two, I'm not sure, it was like 6 or 7 days. By the time I ended that dangerous prayer, it was basically talking about, a lot of people try to do this, a safe prayer. So they're like, God, thank you for everything you've done for me. They just keep it safe. They don't go out of their way to say, God, why are you doing this to me? They're not vulnerable with God. And the whole idea of that devotion was, you need to be more vulnerable with God if you want God to answer your prayers, if you want God to be more vulnerable with you. So it was so good. It was so much needed. And when I tell you guys, it did everything I needed it to do for my life. And after that happened, I just thank God. And as soon as I started to pray and do more dangerous prayers again and just give God my all, when I tell you guys, my life started to turn around like that. And this was all in like a short amount of time. This is not over years. This started happening during COVID in March, so when we were locked down. And then this recent experience that I'm telling you guys happened last month. So as soon as I did the prayer, I'm not saying my life completely flipped around and was perfect, but God just started to show me that He's here for me. He just started to bless me. He started to work things out for me that I didn't even realize that I needed worked out. And so God is just so amazing. And I just wanted to make this video to talk about how amazing God is and how much He has helped me. And I just want to encourage anybody that's going through something, whether it's depression, anxiety, or it's something completely different, whether you're suicidal or I don't know, whatever it is. I just want to encourage you to stay a hold of God, trust in God, pray to God, and give Him a dangerous prayer. Don't just pray a safe prayer. Give Him your all. Tell Him how you feel. Be open with Him. I just read a devotion today that talked about being honest with God. If you don't like something, say you don't like it. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. The matter is you being honest and vulnerable with God, and He's gonna be vulnerable back with you. So I'm just so happy right now. There's a lot of stuff still going on, but it's getting better, and I'm grateful to be alive, because there are a lot of people that are losing their lives right now from COVID, from different other things. It's a lot going on in this world right now, and the only thing that can help us is God. The only thing that can heal us is God. The only thing that can give us peace is God. And so if you're wondering why you don't have peace, or why you're continuing to go through what you're going through, it's probably because you haven't given God what you needed to give Him, to release all of the negative energy, to release all of the negative intentions that people have for you, or vibes, and to just ask for God to fill you with peace and hope and grace, because God has so much grace. And I just wanted to do this video. It's already almost at 15 minutes, but I just wanted to do this video to encourage you guys, because I am encouraged. I was going through it and I feel so encouraged. So if you guys need somebody to pray for you, if you guys need just somebody to just talk words of encouragement for you, or you have any more questions about God and Christ and all of that great stuff, don't think that you're bothering me. Please message me and ask me questions. You can DM me on Instagram, Twitter, even Snapchat, or you can just message me in the comments and have a conversation if you don't mind it being open to the public. But I would be so happy to help you guys, so just let me know. It's important to make known what's important to you, and God is so important to me and in my life. Jesus is so important to me and in my life, and I just want to, I guess, give that energy back to you guys and help you guys in any way that I can, that I feel God has called me to help you guys with. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want to see from me, and remember that you are so loved. Bye guys.